Good evening and thanks for joining us for 33 News at 11. I'm James Santelli. A wild crash and then a heroic rescue. Now a man will be facing charges with a mother and son in the hospital. We have a follow-up on the story we first brought you last night as breaking news at 11. Ohio State Highway Patrol is still looking for a driver that hit and killed a man walking alongside Route 422. It's a really cool opportunity for these kids. This year it's a girls team age 13 and 14 and a co-ed team age 9 and 10, and they've played their way from Mill Creek Park in Youngstown to the national championships of NFL flag football. The day in politics ahead on 33 News at 11. Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine finished up their tour of Ohio and responded to the recent controversy around Donald Trump and a veteran's family. At no other time in American history has one person, one man with a gun, ended so many lives in one place. We have live and local coverage of the attack, but we start now with the latest details from ABC News reporter Marcy Gonzalez. She's in Orlando. His family name still lives on in Youngstown, and tonight, his fourth time as a finalist, electors have voted DeBartolo into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. This is about the extent of the damage we've seen down here in western Columbiana County. We'll be keeping track to see if there's any more. But just an example of the violence this storm had. Luckily, no reports of injuries at this time. Just a lot of power outages and drivers frustrated that they can't get through that part of the road.
And you were hearing this morning that there was a lot of firefighters here, and of course this was taking an emotional and physical toll on them.
A lot of firefighters. At one point, the chief said that every fire truck save one was here at this scene, and there were 5 firefighters who were injured, had to go to the hospital. Certainly serious injuries, not life-threatening, but some injured their legs as they went through floors as they were literally burning up under them. At any rest stop, you'll find brochures and magazines like this that show off the local attractions. But for this advertising campaign, they want travelers to see less of this and more of this, a smartphone. That's why for the Mahoney County Tourism Bureau, they featured their URL so prominently in the advertisement. That's when police say Ramos left his van behind on Interstate 680 and started running away into the trees behind me. Police gave pursuit on foot, and that's when Ramos fired several shots at them before disappearing into the cemetery. A new support group and resource center is launching in Youngstown, and it's devoted to helping people who are gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, or queer. And the organization held its first fundraiser tonight to support that center. 33 WYTV News reporter Lindsay Watson was at the Spaghetti fundraiser. She joins us now live in the studio with details about that center. And Lindsay, this is something that we see normally on college campuses or in bigger cities, but I guess now it's starting to come into smaller areas like ours.
Right, exactly. And it actually started at YSU. Tim used to be the president for YS Unity, which is the LGBT group on YSU's campus. So it kind of stemmed from that.
Okay, and expanding outward.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Lindsay Watson, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So after you take out the taxes and if you choose the lump sum option, $330 million. No word yet on the identity of that lucky winner, but $330 million. I wish I had $330. That would even be nice.
It would be. What do you think you'd do?
I'd buy the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Wow.
I want my life to be little big league, basically.
Temps tonight going to drop in the upper 30s. Little cool tomorrow.
Okay, this guy's got to take a nap, and then he'll be back here at 5 a.m. on Daybreak tomorrow.
We'll be ready to rock.
Len and Katie. And to quote the great Ralph Kiner, to all you moms out there, happy birthday.